Give me just a second, make sure the stream's going out good, and start the broadcast with this breaking news. You can find all these articles on my website under breaking news. It's called The Future of News.info. Okay, this comes from the Taiwan News. Says Tencent may have accidentally leaked real data on the Wuhan virus deaths. Tencent briefly lists 154,023 infections and 24,589 deaths from Wuhan coronavirus. Once again, 154,000 infections, 24,000 deaths. Let's go on. Here's a screenshot. And right here is where they're listing the infections. I'll find out what this is in a minute. These two, and 24,000 deaths. Okay, Taiwan News. As many experts question the veracity of China's statistics for the Wuhan virus outbreak, Tencent over the weekend seems to have inadvertently released what is potentially the actual number of infections and death, which were astronomically higher than other official figures. On late Saturday evening, Tencent on its webpage titled Epidemic Situation Tracker showed confirmed cases of novel coronavirus in China as standing at 154,000, and I've told you that. It listed the number of suspected cases as 79,000, 4 times the official figure. The number of cured cases was only 269, well below the official number that day of 300. The death toll listed was 24,000, vastly higher than the 300 officially listed on that day. Moments later, Tencent updated the numbers to reflect the government's official numbers that day. Netizens noticed that Tencent has on at least 3 occasions posted extremely high numbers only to quickly lower them to government-approved statistics. And the only thing I can tell you, folks, it's been my view on what's happened with my 30 years of reporting is that news like this usually ends up true. Although right now we just have this one coming in, so we'll have to wait and see. But one thing for sure, China's not telling the truth. I mean, you can go to my website and read all the stories. It shows they're not. Once again, this is the picture that was posted. Okay, yeah, this is before and after. They posted 150. Let's do it this way. They posted 24,000 deaths, and then a little bit later they revised it to 304 deaths. Citizens also noticed that each time the screen with the large numbers appears, it shows a comparison with the previous day, which demonstrates a reasonable increase. Netizens speculate Tencent has 2 sets of data, the real data and the processed data. I'm just going to try to find the important stuff here. Okay, I think that's it. So so far we only have one news wire that's reporting this. So nothing's written in stone. Uh, you can't know what's real and what's not real these days. Everybody's lying or making up stuff, mainstream media included. So we'll just have to wait. But it has been my experience that usually stories like this turn out to be more truth than what's actually been told to us. Okay, let me go to another story here, real quick. This is from the Daily Star. This is breaking news. And Matt Drudge has this up on his website. Wuhan coronavirus crematoriums working 24/7, burning 100 bodies a day, insiders claim. A worker at a funeral home in Wuhan has reportedly made the disturbing claims as Chinese authorities have insisted the official death toll remains at just under 500. I'm going to just get to the important stuff. 100 bodies a day since January 28th. Long working hours to deal with the surge of coronavirus deaths. Crematorium workers are reportedly working in makeshift protective suits and masks as they handle the bodies. There's a lot of things posted on Twitter too showing the smog in Wuhan. It comes after Chinese state media issued a decree banning funerals and demanding near instant cremation for victims. Let me see what this is. This is some pictures here. In fact, I'll take you through some other pictures here real quick that I bookmarked while I'm at it of the cruise ship. No, this is Wuhan actually. I'll just get to the important ones for you. So there you have it. One newswire is reporting that 24,000 are dead. We'll have to wait and see if that's true or not. Here's some pictures I'll show you real quick. These are from today, cleaning off the streets. You can see that they're deserted. Happy New Year. This is people being given food. It's the beds. Look at this. They're using sports stadiums now. This may be one of them. They're using sports stadiums for the people who are sick. That's the hospital they built. Uh, you know, now that I think about it, kind of funny that this hospital was built so quick. It's almost as if they were prepared for it in advance. Just a thought while it's still legal to have thoughts in this world. So that's the breaking news. Taiwan News is reporting that 25,000 deaths. These are the quarantine places, bars on the windows. It's looking more and more. This is the quarantine room again. There's the bars in the window, and then I guess that's how they get their food through there. And it's looking more and more like the number for people under mass quarantine is 85 million. Because I've got two more stories on my website that show that indicate that Shanghai is under quarantine too. So that's Shanghai is 24 million people. Wikipedia reports 61 million. You add those together, that's 85 million people under lockdown, quarantine, lost all their rights, all their liberties, everything. The biggest lockdown quarantine in human history. Okay, let me give you the cruise ship. 5,500 are in quarantine on two cruise ships right now, unable to leave. To understand this and the depth of it, always place yourself in this. Imagine yourself being in all this. Cruise ships quarantine over coronavirus. That's the Diamond Princess in Yokohama Port under quarantine. I'm wondering why they put this overhead deal above the patient. This is still the Diamond Princess. They have to stay in their rooms. I did notice this guy is not wearing a mask and he's on the ship. And let me see. Okay, I think that is it. Just to reiterate for people who just joined, Taiwan News is reporting, you can see at the beginning of my broadcast, I went through it. Taiwan News is reporting 25,000 deaths from the virus, 100 and I can't remember what it was now, 120, 130,000 infected, much higher than what's being told on mainstream media. So we will see what happens. And this is my website. This is video of Wuhan that you're looking at. And right here is all my breaking news. I mean, all my news on the coronavirus. And the breaking news, yeah, here's the one that I wanted to show you real quick about Shanghai being under lockdown too. ABC Radio, lockdown against coronavirus in Shanghai. So that means it's possibly 85 million people in lockdown quarantine. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll talk to you later.